Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel, where those cards gonna get you right channel. Look though, this will be a collective message, guys. Keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present, or about to happen in the future. Seek what applies and let the rest fly. You feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must have quit. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've already asked my ancestors and your spirit team go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy sent this way, and so it be. Shay. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all my Cancer gang, and friends. Now let the reading begin. Coming out the gate, guys, I have the butterfly, a girl with the snake in reverse, abundance, and phoenix. Okay, claim that money, claim that abundance. Okay, you guys are on fire with a whole new mindset, a new phase you're entering here, a positive mindset. You're in manifestation mode. You're actually seeing your manifestations coming into fruition during this time here. You're having your blessings coming through. You're renewed, you're restored. We're halfway through the year. We're in the second half here. And you are on fire because you have set boundaries and you are no longer enabling, right, those ones around you here who have leaned a little too far on you. Okay, yeah, you guys are in the butterfly stage. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all been all in the cocoon here. Okay, you done popped on out here. Sometimes you got to pop out and show ninjas. Yeah, you was like, hold on. I said what I had said on you, okay? Yeah, you guys are going to the next phase here. You actually started to work on the healing of the inner child wounds that you've had here. You're releasing the past. You're forgiving those who have not even asked for forgiveness, but it's for you to move forward here. You are evolving. You are growing at this time. And because you are renewed and growing here, right, you're starting to realize some of the things, some of your behaviors. You're starting to correct some of those behaviors. You're starting to make different choices so you can produce different outcomes here. You're in the butterfly phase here. Yes, and it's because with the girl with a snake in reverse, you done created them boundaries. Baby, you stop getting charmed. You stop getting used. You put up them boundaries. You said, is this relationship, is this friendship, is this kinship reciprocal? Is it? Some of you guys had to make some harsh decisions. You have been very indecisive, I'm hearing, on should you continue to invest in a connection or not. Some of you guys are trying to figure out, should I continue to invest in this partnership? Okay. Some of y'all asking, should I continue to invest in this lover? Okay, should I continue to invest? And my answer here, okay, let me see at the bottom of the deck. I have regret in reverse. You're not in regret here. I'm just saying, you not. Somebody tell me they're thinking about you at this time, but they wanted you to feel regret for them for when they come in. Okay, they wanted to kind of smooth over what happened in the past. See, what had happened was that ain't even really what had happened. Yeah, you're not in regret about the decisions that you chose to make as you continue to evolve here. I feel like the people that you were surrounded by kept you stagnant because they wanted you to be small just like them or how they felt. Okay, but you ain't built like that. God ain't built you like that or something like that. Yeah. You different. Okay, you chosen. You're a divine being here. You have a purpose here. Yeah, to fulfill. And some of you guys were being held in a box here, confined in a box, missing out on opportunities here of abundance here. Ooh, yeah. Some of y'all were blocking y'all selves from y'all blessings, from y'all abundance here, the positive mindset. Y'all were around a lot of pessimistic people, a lot of crabs in the bucket mentality people that try to pull you down to be down on their level because they're lower vibrational. I feel like for a group of you were too high vibrational here. You had to create boundaries against people. You stop having to overextend yourself here, being used. Yeah, we in Cancer season. You know, Cancer love to give here. Some of y'all have to, you gotta know when to hold on, know when to fold on, know when to walk away, know when to walk away here with the Phoenix, baby. Yeah, you know when to walk away. You never count your money when you sitting at the table, cause you always got them watching with a snaky, sneaky ass. Friends, family, lovers, and all. They had a eye on you and on what you got, poo-poo. Some of them be pocket watching you or something like that, and you had to disconnect from that too. Yeah. You guys have evolved into a out of that cocoon here, and it's you're challenging here those who you have allowed to, take from you. But you've made yourself so overly accessible for you ain't create no boundaries. You ain't have no, saying no was not in your vocabulary up until this year. And boy, when you found the power in that damn throat chakra, baby, boy, that power of no. Hello. No. Okay, yo. Some of y'all are on fire in a new phase, not giving a damn. I don't give a damn. You got to be serious about it, baby. If you serious about your abundance, some of you guys are renewed and grown here, big grown, okay? Some of you have a changed mindset. Some of y'all have risen from the ashes. Some of y'all have been gone. People thought because you went quiet, because you went hermit on them. You feel me? They thought because you went hermit on them that you was gone. I feel like for a group of you, because you did create these boundaries here and you stopped giving to those who aren't reciprocal, who aren't transactional here in that aspect, then all the abundance started to be unlocked to you. You like, damn, that's all I had to do. I guarantee y'all will start seeing your abundance, your money will start flowing to you here. You'll start giving, your sacral energy will be on fire here with the Phoenix rising, big Scorpio energy. Like you're going to be on fire with ideas here, money-making ideas here. Wow. You popped up. You just popped up on the spot or something like that. You was in a cocoon. They was out here playing, running rampant out here, collective. You had to come back on. Okay, I'm back. Let me reclaim my throne here. Peons, back up. Okay, yeah, back up before you get smacked up or something like that. Yo, I'm loving it, baby. You in a whole nother, you don't mind being a villain here in the villain era. In the Phoenix, you are renewed. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Oh, put money back. Hey, what? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You ain't gonna be able to tell y'all. When y'all had this damn money, this windfall of money, abundance that is going to, all your manifestations are coming true, God. You ain't gonna be able to tell you nothing. You gonna act the fool. Do you understand me? Yeah. You can't tell me nothing. Get money back. Hey, yeah, the regret still came down. Because I'm going to tell you why regret still came down. Y'all see, regret still came out because this person in the past, the one that you left and evolved past, yeah, they're in regret here. They're looking back at the has-been. They said they're so ashamed and embarrassed that they can't bear to look at you in your eyes because they fumbled one. They fumbled a divine being, a divine feminine, a divine masculine. They fumbled the bag. They're going to be the ones that's going to be in regret because they're going to be the ones that's watching you here on the big screen here. They're going to be the ones watching you here, reading about you here, reading articles and interviews about you here, and saying, I once knew divine feminine. I once was with divine masculine. I used to hit that years ago. Okay, like, yeah, they're in regret because they're going to be a has-been. Look how she looking back at me like, I ain't saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're going to be in regret because they're going to see you're going to be abundance, and they're going to be like, damn, yeah, you fumbled that. Yeah, you slept on that. Yeah. I love it, guys. This is going to do it for your reading. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if this message does resonate. Until then, I'll check you guys later. Peace.